Have you ever stopped to think about the impact of your words and thoughts on your life? Constant complaining might seem like just venting, but the act of complaining has consequences that can be devastating. Today, you're going to hear the story of John, which reveals exactly what can happen if you keep complaining about life. John was an ordinary man, facing the daily challenges of life. He had a good job, a wonderful wife and kids, and a comfortable home. However, John spent his days complaining. When he was in traffic, he grumbled about the delay. At work, any small problem was a source of frustration. At home, the noise of the children irritated him deeply. One day, John had one of those terrible days. He woke up late. The traffic was worse than ever. And when he got to work, he discovered he had missed an important deadline. His boss gave him a 3-day suspension, and John left the office feeling devastated. When he got home, he found chaos. The kids were fighting. The dog had knocked over the trash, and to top it off, the electric bill was much higher than expected. Desperate and not knowing what to do, John left the house to walk and try to clear his mind. As he walked through the city with a heavy heart and a head full of negative thoughts, John decided to go to the park. There, he sat on a bench, observing the people around him. Suddenly, a young teenage girl approached and sat next to him. She looked very frail and weak, with a scarf on her head and a serene smile on her face. Curious, John struck up a conversation. "Hi, how are you?" "I'm okay. I'm going through a tough time," the girl replied, and she continued. "My name is Emily. I'm 17 years old, and according to the doctors, I'm in the terminal stage of liver cancer. But you know, I still find reasons to smile every day." John was shocked and moved. How could someone in such a difficult situation find joy, he thought. "How can you be so positive?" John asked. "I've learned that each day is a gift. Even in difficult times, there's always something to learn and be grateful for. Life is full of little miracles, but sometimes we're so focused on the problems that we can't see them," the girl replied. John sat in silence, reflecting on the girl's words. He was ashamed of complaining about the small things in life, while a young girl in a terminal stage gave him this lesson. At that very moment, he realized he was allowing daily frustrations to poison his happiness. The words of young Emily echoed in his mind. Each day is a gift. In the following days, John decided to try a different approach. The next morning, when he was stuck in traffic, instead of complaining, he played a song he loved and used the time to relax. At work, when a problem arose, he chose to focus on the solution instead of lamenting. At home, instead of complaining about the noise of the children, he started playing with them, rediscovering the joy in the small things. John began to practice gratitude daily, recognizing the blessings that previously went unnoticed. Thus, he began to notice a divine transformation in his life. He felt lighter, happier, and more at peace. The internal storm that had plagued him began to dissipate, giving way to a sun of gratitude and joy. He started to realize that by changing his perspective, he was changing his life. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Complaining might seem like an escape valve, but it only attracts more negativity. Choose to plant seeds of gratitude and watch your garden bloom. Transform your words and thoughts, and witness the positive change in your life. Starting today, make gratitude a habit and discover the transformative power it can bring. After all, change begins within you. Are you ready to plant seeds of gratitude in your life?